Barry. And batting ninth, second baseman number 9, Abe Green.
All right, we're live.
Okay, that's cool.
And we're off mute.
But you gotta have that outside so they can hear what he's saying. Ed,
Yes, sir.
if I send you this thing, they just sent me this one of the senior moms. So, Dave's been throwing out the first pitch. Could you say this when it comes out there?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna text it to you.
5.
Hold on 1 second.
This don't make any sense.
10. No, okay, 225.
978
Yep.
5380.
5380.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see if that goes out.
Yep.
You got it. Okay, so when Jace Bennett comes out to the mound, I guess.
Y'all might need to put this outside if you don't get the sound working.
Oh, it's sound working? Okay, then look, you walk out with that because I'm going to field right now.
I can.
Just hold it in your hand. Don't press no buttons. No. If something happened with it, is it battery? Okay, I gotta go.
All right, I'm going down
So
there.
all you're gonna do is
I'll come on the field with that.
just take that thing and go like this. Or you can actually do that, camera, if you wanted.
I'll just with that. That'll be good.
Oh, we meet right now. We're live, though, right?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Oh, put the little advanced therapy up there, didn't we?
All right. I'm gonna go on the field and get the camera.
That's the reason Kansas City wasn't a win yet. No, he took away from it, man.
What's up? What's up? We got it. Kevin!
You want?
I got it.
You
We're
want to
live.
set it down, or you want to hold it like that? Okay.
I was gonna walk with it. Our parents coming out right here?
Yeah, they're gonna go on the mound, I think, or at home plate. Just watch where the first one goes. You got it off mute, right?
23. Our seniors have represented Dutchtown High School with respect and pride through the commitment to our baseball program over the years. We thank them for their dedication, hard work, and more importantly, the support of one another on and off the field. The memories they have given to one another, their coaches, and their families and friends will never be forgotten. We cannot wait to see what the future holds for them. Griffin fans, here are your seniors. Number 1, Owen Dupuy. Owen is the son of Carrie and Nikki Dupuy. Owen's best memory of Dutchtown baseball was going to the state tournament and being part of the best team in the dugout environment. What he will miss most about Griffin baseball is the winning culture and spending time with great friends. He is most proud of his dedication to becoming a better player and teammate. Owen would like to be remembered as someone who made an impact in any way possible. Owen has a 4.0 GPA average and will attend university after graduation to study something in the lines of food, nutrition, pharmacy, or physical therapy. Owen would like to thank all the coaches for believing in him and allowing him to make a statement his senior year. He would also like to thank each of his teammates for having his back throughout each appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Owen Dupuy. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Pearson Paron, son of Jeff and Laurie Paron. Pearson's favorite memory of Griffin baseball is sweeping Central to go to Sulphur. The thing he will miss most about Dutchtown baseball is the bus rides. Pearson has a 4.1 GPA and is most proud of his commitment to attend Tulane University to play football and being the all-district MVP in football. Pearson would like to thank God, his family, teammates, and coaches for pushing him to be better in every aspect of his life. Special thanks to his brother for showing him what it takes to be great. Gentlemen, senior Pearson Paron. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Jackson Graddick. Jackson is the son of Todd and Ashley Black. Jackson's best memory of Dutchtown baseball is storming the field after Ruben's game-winning catch against Catholic High in the district championship game last year. The thing he will miss most about the team is winning games with his teammates. Jackson has a 4.0 GPA and will be attending Louisiana State University after graduation. Jackson would like to thank his parents for always teaching him to always do the right thing even when no one's watching. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Jackson Graddick. Gavin is the son of Brad and Jennifer Morrison. Gavin's best memory of Griffin baseball is Nate Monso's home run against Santamon. Gavin will miss the family that he has been created with being a part of Dutchtown baseball. Gavin would like to be remembered as a well-respected player and a man as he leaves Dutchtown. Upon graduation, Gavin plans to send Centenary College to play baseball. Gavin would like to give special thanks to his family, friends, and coaches for supporting him and put. Number 5, Cooper Daly. Cooper is the son of Kim and Bill Daly. Cooper's best memory of Dutchtown baseball is getting a milkshake after the win. What he will miss most about Griffin baseball is being surrounded by a bunch of people he really likes. Cooper has a 2 GPA and will be attending Delgado Community College after graduation to pursue his baseball career. Cooper would like to thank his family for always giving him the best opportunities possible. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Cooper Daly. Ladies and gentlemen, number 6, Jackson Lofton. Jackson is the son of Jennifer Baudelaire and Lance Lofton. Jackson's best memory of Griffin baseball is playing in Sulphur. What he will miss most about Dutchtown baseball is going on trips with all the guys. He is most proud of how much the team has grown into a family. Jackson has a 4.2 GPA and will attend Mississippi State University in the fall. Jackson would like to thank his coaches and teammates for pushing him and his family for always supporting him. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Jackson Lofton. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, Caden Hughes. Caden is the son of Jill and Jason Hughes. Caden's favorite memory of Dutchtown baseball was sweeping Central to go to Sulphur. He will miss the environment the most about Griffin baseball. Caden is proud of the way the team has competed all season. Caden has a 4.1 GPA and will be attending Louisiana State University. Caden would like to thank his family for always encouraging him. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Caden Hughes. Ladies and gentlemen, number 8, Jackson Burak.
It's freezing up.
Playing for the Griffins is the first game starting at Varsity. What he will miss most about Dutchtown baseball is hanging out with all his teammates. After graduating, Jackson will attend Loyola University to play baseball. Jackson would like to thank his friends and family for pushing him to be the best he can be. He would also like to thank his coaches for all the opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Jackson Burak. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Abram Green. Abram is the son of Jeff and Sonny Green. Abram's favorite memory of Dutchtown baseball was sweeping Benton his sophomore year. What he'll miss most after graduating is Coach Bill Mitchell. Abe is most proud of how much he and his teammates have improved as baseball and people throughout their high school career. Abram has a 4.2 GPA and plans to attend Louisiana State University in the fall. Abram would like to thank the coaches that they have helped him along the way, especially with the advice that they have given him for his life past high school. He would also like to thank his family and friends for supporting him whatever he does. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Abram Green. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, Zach Berry. Zach is the son of Kerry and Rick Berry. Zach's favorite memory was going to Sulphur. He will miss all the teammates after graduating. Zach would like to be remembered as a great player and a person. Zach is most proud of his commitment to Louisiana State University in Alexandria to play baseball after graduation. He would like to thank his family, teammates, and Bill Daly for making him a better player and a better person. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Zach Berry. Ladies and gentlemen, number 12, Carter Decato. Carter is the son of Terry and Dirk Decato. Carter's favorite memory is going to Sulphur for the state tournament. Carter's most proud of his team's success this past 2 years and the hard work they put in every day. He will miss the bus rides, staying in hotels, and winning with the boys. After graduation, Carter plans to attend college. Carter would like to thank his family, friends, and coaches for pushing him to be the best he can be. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Carter Decato. Ladies and gentlemen, number 13, Scott Rosselli. Scott is the son of Sarah and Shane Rosselli. Scott's favorite memory of Dutchtown baseball is winning the district championship against Catholic. He will miss working towards the goal with his teammates and coaches after graduation. Scott would like to be remembered as a hard worker and a role model. In the fall, Scott will continue his baseball career at Baton Rouge Community College and study hard. Scott would like to thank his parents for their support and for giving him the opportunity to be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Scott Rosselli.
Don't touch anything.
No.
My camera's been steady here, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, Alex Rutherford. Alex is the son of Greg Rutherford and Jamie Harrington. Alex's favorite memory of Dutchtown baseball is the state semifinals last year. What he will miss most after graduating are the friends that he has made. He is most proud of never giving up after being cut from the team 2 years in a row. Alec would like to be remembered as the greatest QAB chart guy of all time. After graduating, Alec will attend RPCC and go to work in the plants. Alec would like to thank his parents, coaches, teammates for pushing him to be the better man and a better teammate. He would also like to give an extra thanks to coaches for following him to be a part of such a good program. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Alec Rutherford. Ladies and gentlemen, number 16, Eli Fuseli. Eli is the son of Lizette and Jonathan Fuseli. Eli's best memories of Dutchtown baseball is closing the game against Ponchatoula and advancing to the quarterfinals. He is most proud of the team for making it to Sulphur last year. What he'll miss most about Griffin baseball is the atmosphere during the games. Eli will go to college after graduation and duck hunt. Eli would like to thank his parents and coaches for pushing him to be the best he can be day in and day out. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Eli Fuseli. Ladies and gentlemen, number 17, Peyton Petrie. Peyton is the son of Scott and Lorraine Petrie. Peyton's favorite memory of Griffin baseball is all of them. The things he will miss most about Dutchtown baseball are all his friends and coaches. He would like to be remembered as a normal, well-rounded person that hopefully made a few people's day better or happier. He is most proud of how his team has always found a way to support each other through both ups and downs. Peyton will attend Southeastern University after graduation and major in business. Peyton would like to thank his parents for pushing him to be a better player in person, and also his coaches and Bill Daly for constantly pushing him to keep growing. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Peyton Petrie. Number 18, Jace Bennett. Jace is the son of Danielle and Danny Bennett. Jace's best memory of Dutchtown baseball is getting cut his freshman year. The thing he will miss most is the energy in the dugout and the friendships. Jace would like to be remembered as having the nastiest knuckleball in school history. He will be attending Louisiana Christian University after graduation to play baseball. Jace would like to thank all the coaches for giving him an opportunity and thank his family and friends for their support. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Jace Bennett. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, Leaf Watkins. Leaf is the son of Velvet and Joey Watkins. Leaf's best memory of Dutchtown baseball is winning the district championship his junior year. The thing he will miss most about baseball is his teammates. Leaf has a 4.1 GPA and will be attending Louisiana State University in the fall. Leaf would like to thank his family and friends for their support and opportunities to be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Leaf Watkins. Ladies and gentlemen, number 23, William Kibbe. William is the son of Deidre and David Kibbe. Will's best memories of Griffin baseball is both of the Sulphur trips last season. He will miss the playoff energy and atmospheres after graduating. Will is most proud of his 4.4 GPA and making the Louisiana All-Academic baseball team. Upon graduation, Will plans to either attend Naval Academy or continue playing baseball. Will would like to thank both his parents and all the coaches for pushing him to be the best every day, as well as putting him in the best position to be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, senior William Kibbe. Number 24, Cade Reynolds. Cade is the son of Aaron and Sarah Reynolds. Cade's best memory of Griffin baseball is the milkshakes after the wins. What he'll miss most about Dutchtown baseball are the morning workouts. After graduation, Cade will attend Baton Rouge Community College for a horticulture technician degree and continue to grow his lawn care business. Cade would like to thank his parents and coaches for all the opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Cade Reynolds. Ladies and gentlemen, number 31, Jackson Broadnax. Jackson is the son of Marty and Cheryl Broadnax. Jackson's best memory of playing for the Griffins, he He loved being able to enjoy the game as well as compete and be successful collectively as a team year in and year out. Overall, he will miss Dutchtown baseball in its entirety. The workouts, the practices, the bus rides, the overnight stays, games, and the guys around him. Jackson is most proud of his perseverance and hard work as he developed through the game of baseball. Jackson would like to be remembered as not just a guy, but rather a man in Christ. He wants to be remembered as someone that wasn't afraid to lead, encourage, and love those around him. He has a 4.1 GPA, and after graduating, Jackson plans to pursue the game until the Lord gives him something else, likely in church ministry organization. Jackson would like to first thank the Lord for giving him the abilities that he has and allowing him to play the game he loves. He would also like to thank his parents for being role models that they have been and their overall investment in what he pursues. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Jackson Broadnax. Ladies and gentlemen, number 40, A.K. Burrell. A.K. is the son of Montreal Burrell and Kristen Dorville. A.K.'s favorite memory of Dutchtown baseball was the playoff runs. He will miss the energy of his teammates and his fans after graduation. A.K. would like to be remembered as a good athlete, a student, and a person who inspires others. He has a 4.1 GPA and is most proud of taking his talents to Furman University, where he will be playing football and being a Warwick Dunn finalist. A.K. would like to thank God for his abilities. He would also like to thank his family for all their support and opportunities they provided him. Thanks to his coaches and people who've helped him develop his game, and his teammates who helped him put the countless hours of hard work in where he is, making what he is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior A.K. Burrell. And ladies and gentlemen, how about one more big round of applause for the 2023 senior baseball players. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gary A. Merrifield Memorial Scholarship was created in 2020 by the family and friends and co-workers of Gary. Was involved with baseball throughout his life and helped those around him whenever he could. Tonight we honor Gary's memory by helping a Dutchtown High School baseball player with his dreams of continuing to play at the next level. Receiving the 2023 Gary Memorial Scholarship is a young man whose energy and enthusiasm for the game personify what the Merrifield family means to baseball. Presenting the scholarship is his wife, Karen Merrifield. Their son, former Dutchtown baseball player Jack, couldn't be here tonight. He's too busy playing baseball for the LSU Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's recipient of the Gary A. Merrifield Memorial Scholarship is Senior Mr. Jace Bennett.
Guess we'll have to warm up again, right, guy? Hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you, bro.
What's up, Pooch? Hey, man, how you doing? Good. Wait for a beer. I'm going to get one in a second. Same thing was freezing up on me down there.
Dude, my jaw hurts.
Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. I mean, I continue to broadcast. I mean, it was freezing up on the live feed, but they're going to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this right here. It's like a better view.
So the only picture they got coming back is your son.
Yeah.
But the Heinz kid,
Yeah, Heinz too.
let me tell you, I'd like to see if he can pitch.
He needs a start.
5 or 6 innings.
Yeah,
You know what
I
mean?
agree.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now. You got enough good pitchers right now. But the way he throws,
His curveball.
it's not just okay. So I'm not a 95-mile-an-hour fastball guy. I want to see a kid that can hit spots and change speed, right? Change direction.
But that's my son. My son's at 81, 83 now.
That's all you got to do, and that's what they do. I mean, they're not hitting that. You know, look what happened to that kid from Santa Monica. He got run out in the second inning, third inning.
Exactly. You know what it is? Recruiting has gotten lazy that they look at all about measurables, but what about the kid that competes? That's the difference.
I want you to know my jaw hurts. My right hip.
I bet.
Man, that crap froze up on me.
You don't get a break.
Yeah.
Tried to do the.
Well, what I did is it froze up on me
long.
out there, so the feed was spotted.
So that phone pie is
But
coach.
I did continue broadcast, but it's
You good?
still recorded. So I kept it. I was able to view everything through the camera.
That's your beers?
Everybody was still
Good. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Everybody's golden.
I think Heinz has got this plugged in. Got this plugged in. We'll plug that in for the sound.
No, it does not.
No, he doesn't.
Nice. He's black and
God damn it. So his line out.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the players are going to take their positions for our pregame ceremony, we ask that everybody please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. And please remember those men and women who served in our military, for without them we wouldn't have the freedoms we have today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey, you know what we could do? We could record her in the studio and make that ours. You know what I'm saying? Deidre.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a ceremonial first pitch tonight.
I got a close-up of that. Okay.
Please welcome to the mound, senior Jace Bennett. Opening night of the baseball season, Jace threw a no-hitter against Lafayette, followed by a dominant performance and win over Hornville. His season was cut short due to an injury, but his heart and leadership have continued to play a crucial role in the success of the 2023 Griffin season. Ladies and gentlemen, senior pitcher number 18, Jace Bennett. Right down the middle. Thank you, Jace.
That's right. Welcome to Griffin Baseball Network for the final home game, senior night. You know, Jeff, I can tell you right now, I can do it out there because that's nothing to say. It's a tearjerker, right?
It really is, it's supposed to be a happy moment.
That's right.
It really isn't.
It is not at all. It really makes you reflect a lot real quick, and but it's well worth it. The moms did a great job. It's a lot of you call it bedazzle or bling or whatever, but the senior moms did a great job with it, and look forward to the party they're hosting afterwards.
Absolutely.
So we're here with Dutchtown and Jordan Oberly facing off against Denham Springs. And Jeff, it's kind of interesting. You got Dutchtown, who's really fighting for one of those top 8 seeds, and you got Denham Springs fighting to get into the playoffs.
Absolutely. And I think Denham, last I looked, they were 24, 25, 26, somewhere right in there. And with Chalmette already in the playoffs, they're going to be at least 24. So you really got to go to 23 before
That's
you
right.
find out the next guy.
And when you look at Chalmette, they are not in the top 24, and because they are a district champion, they do get bumped up to 24, and that's what Jeff's referring to, and they do got to go to 23. It'll be interesting, but you know they can only go one inning at a time, one pitch at a time, as do the Griffins. And Dutchtown's going to have a good one on the mound, and Jordan Oberly, his last 2 or 3 outings have just been phenomenal.
He's been one of the I hate to use the word bright spot, but the whole pitching staff has been a bright spot. And going into the season, there's no one could have said Jordan Oberle was going to be 6-0 or whatever he is going into the game.
He's carried his weight and some.
Absolutely.
So far, Dutchtown behind Oberle is Burat on third, shortstop Casey McCoy, second base Abe Green, first base Caden Hughes, right field is A.K. Burrell, center field Carter Decato, and left field is Pearson Haran. Behind the plate is Zach Berry. First pitch over to Abe Green and over to first for out number one pitch, one out, and it's a good start for the Griffins.
Great start for the Griffins, and I think you're going to see Jordan Oberle. That's his forte. Get ahead, throw strikes, let his defense play behind him.
Batter now for Denham Springs is Jed Cambry. He's the right fielder. And you probably can help me on this. Denham has got 7 or so guys that are signing to play ball at the next level.
I did. I tried to do a little research today when we were texting throughout the day, and I was trying to get some notes, and I think I counted 5 for sure.
Yeah. There's a check
look at
swing.
this. This
It's
is
going to be a great effort, but it falls in right over the glove of Caden Hughes. Check swing single.
Man, that's a shame right there. Really good pitch, and excuse me swinging.
Now batting shortstop number 4, Ethan Hand.
Not one of
I'm
those
sure
guys.
he's got about 7 lineouts this year too, though.
That's true. That is
His
absolutely
defense.
true. Ethan Hand, the shortstop.
Good pitch.
Yep. This was a well-played game Tuesday night. Denham Springs had a really good pitcher on the mound, but Cooper Daly was met the task and some, throwing a complete game shutout.
I think he only gave up 3 hits. I was about to mention that before you even brought that up.
Wow.
Really good defense from Dutchtown and superb pitching from Daly to go the distance. I think his pitch count was under 80. That's really good in a 7-inning ball game.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Abe Green really sparked the offense. I know he had 2 hits and knocked in a run in that Tuesday night ball game.
And they all need to get hot at one time.
It'd be nice.
It would be, wouldn't it?
It would be nice.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Oberle with the pitch outside. A lot of times, too, with not seeing as much action coming into this year for Oberle, he's really handled things well.
Well.
Sometimes that can really mess with the success, or the moment might be too big, I guess is the best way to put it, but that hadn't been the case with him.
Yeah, I've been in the program for a few years now. I didn't even know he pitched.
3-2, 1 out. Ooh, got him on a high fastball, strike 3. So that might make up for the check swing. I don't know. You have to, but a good pitch there. This is going to bring up Reese Mooney.
This is the kid everybody knows here.
Yep. He is the quarterback going to play football. I forget where.
Liberty.
Liberty. Yep.
He's been starting on the baseball team at least since he was a sophomore. I mean, Will played against them for 2 years. I figured you might have had some run-ins with him being a quarterback.
I met with him one time, and sometimes it's just about the chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yep. And I'm not a big social media guy. No balls, 1 strike. Strike 2.
Oh, he catches it, he's out.
Yep. But call strike 2, so you got 0-2 count.
Now, I know we were texting, and I never did get his name. Who's the head coach of Denham? Put you on the spot.
Yeah. Trav Hopkins. I'm sorry.
Was he the assistant coach
Yes.
at Denham?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think he was at Parkview first.
And then they promote. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe Parkview was looking at hiring him, or
He's a baseball guy first or a football guy?
baseball guy.
Okay. Just trying to connect all the dots.
No balls, 2 strikes. He's going to go high fastball, looks like, Mr. Ted.
And then he's going to bring Uncle Charlie on him.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I've had this whole view the whole year, and it's really good. It's like I can only see from the pitcher's mound to the right side. I don't know what goes on the left side.
We can help.
There it is. Good pitch. Right at the center fielder, Carter Decato. He's there and has the out. I was talking with his dad. It was like a week ago, and he cannot stand. And Jackson does the same thing when they're catching that. They just kind of.
At one hand, that little.
You know, and I know.
Nonchalant.
Oh yeah, boy, it's gonna
It cost
get
a
you.
major league ballgame an opening night. Oh yeah, and cost. Can't remember what team, the Mets or whoever, Pittsburgh, cost them a win.
But he got
2 runs scored.
He probably got about $7 million for that drop, regardless.
Sure. But it was one of them little nonchalant, not 2 hands. But I wanted to say, whoever designs the press box for the new school, please, the football and baseball and probably softball, they do not need to be
That big of.
dividers in the. It should be all glass.
And keep the ladybugs too.
And the windows open. The windows should be open. We should be able to
Oh yeah, the windows would be nice. If they talk about the starting lineup of the batting order for the Denham Spring.
Batting order for the Griffins. We'll go like this. Casey McCoy leads off, playing shortstop. Batting second, A.K. Burrell in right field. Third is Pearson Parro in left field. Carter Hanberry doing the DH, and tonight he'll be hitting for pitcher Jordan Oberle. Batting fifth, Caden Hughes at first base. Third baseman Jackson Burad will hit next. Center fielder Carter Decato. Catching, batting eighth, number 11, Zach Berry. And rounding out the batting lineup for the Griffins, second baseman, number 9, Abe Green, who was our spark plug Tuesday night, and kind of like this little rematch kind of deal in the same week.
So, Denham Springs pitcher, I've been told he's always around the strike zone, has a lot of different pitches, not going to blow you away, but likes to pepper the strike zone and does a pretty good job with it.
I was kind of watching him warm up. It seems like he had a lot of movement on his balls here. Kind of throws a little 3/4 delivery.
A little hot.
Left that one up.
Denham Springs in left field, Caleb Daigle. Center field is Eli DiGirolamo. Right fielder, Jed Cambry. Shortstop is at Ethan Hand. Reese Mooney's at third base. Second base is Ryder Weigert. Carter Davis, first base. The catcher is Jackson Adams, and pitching is Caleb Clubb.
And he has not been close to the strike zone yet, Mr. Todd.
I hate it. This is
There you go.
3-1, kind of a situation that could be volatile for Denham. Just having inside knowledge that if Dutchtown gets on top early, there's a ground ball to shortstop. Probably should go on the right field with it. Over to first is Hand for out number 1. So he got out of it.
He did.
And to bring up A.K. Burrell.
Pitch was on the outer half. Maybe he should have taken it, or if not, we're going to swing and drive that thing to right center.
So 3-1 count. Let's say ideal situation. You get to tell your hitter, all right, this is what you're looking for. What do you tell them?
I mean,
Ideal? Is it the ideal? I mean, you looking for a sweet one, or are you looking for one that's...
well, I mean, I guess everybody's a little bit different. My oldest one's looking middle in to try to hit it off the scoreboard. My little one's looking away, and he's trying to go to the right center, the gap. So each, depending on what your hitter is capable of doing and staying within himself, is the goal.
Whatever it may be, you need to swing at your pitch, right?
Yes, and that 3-1 looked a little bit off the plate to me. I mean, I know you don't want to go down to 2 strikes, but I mean, it definitely was a strike. I'm not saying it wasn't a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. A.K. Burrell.
Ooh.
Good pitch.
Up.
Okay. I'll take you.
Was
word
a good
for it.
pitch, yeah.
Yep.
We playing bumper cars with Deidre.
All right. What was that? 2-2?
Yeah, he swung and a miss. I don't have any updated stats for us either, Todd. It's been a while.
I may have some that are pretty close. Good pitch, high, 3-2. I need to go look at something real quick. I think, Coach,
AK swings it. Probably ball 4, but
oh, really? All right.
strike 3. Looked up and away.
Now batting for the Griffins, left field number 2, Pearson Byron.
So earlier this year, this pitcher went 7 innings against Central, allowed 4 hits, struck out only 1 through 72 pitches, and they Denham won 11-0. That's pretty. That's good stuff.
That's a big win for Denham right there.
Yep.
They're probably hanging their hat on that one. Good cut by Pearson. Just it looked like it was a changeup, and he was way out in front of it.
And maybe we can get to this here shortly, but yep, Dutchtown's so used to seeing higher velocity type guys, but when you see it, I just don't like the excuse when a batter will tell you, well, oh, he's a little bit slower. I think you've got to be able to adjust just like you do a fastball, right?
Absolutely, and you could probably take it up to the major leagues as well. When you're seeing 86 to 88 on a regular basis, and all of a sudden 78 and 82 comes in, it's going to take an at bat or two for you to get. I mean, it changes your whole timing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they say those crafty left-handers are so good, especially in this day and age when everybody wants to throw it as hard as they can.
I think that's why Maddox maybe was a little bit ahead of his time.
Way ahead of
because
his
he
time.
understood that if he took a little bit off, he had more movement.
Yeah. Typically, when you try to throw a little bit too hard, your ball will flatten out.
There's ball 4. So Pearson takes a walk. Oh, what the? What is that?
I don't know, Todd. I was looking for you for
Now
advice.
batting for the
Looks like a
Griffins,
beach ball.
hitter number 22,
Yeah.
What is that, Dieter?
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. I can't wait to see them. I
It
can't
does say, I don't know, it says something, it's got something on the front.
wait. Yeah.
And then she's got a bat in her hand, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
D.H. Carter Hanbury
Seven
might be
inning-
waiting on that
maybe-
bat.
Maybe 7 inning stretch.
Oh,
Some
you know what?
festivities.
I know what she did for the seniors. All right, here we go.
There we go. Let's go.
Oh. I guess it nicked his jersey, something.
So runners on first and second. Hanbury takes one to the thigh. She's got. She made some dirt and the saying on it for each seniors of hard work.
Yes. It was
She
really
comes
cool.
up with some good
Very
ideas.
good idea.
I wish she had put it to financial use.
Now look,
Hey, y'all can
can't get
sign.
everything. You can't get everything.
You can sign up for 2028 Christmas decorations. She's gonna start on your house in 26. Dayton Hughes at the plate for the Griffins. He's really been swinging a good bat, Jeff.
He has, and he's been coming through in situations like this a lot for us this year. One of the team leaders in RBIs. Hits the ball to the right side a lot. So, probably should have beat Sanamon with that ball he hit down the right field line. That first baseman made a heck of a
He
play.
did. That's good effort right there, man.
That was a 3-run something is
pitch.
what it was.
Yep. So he's down 0-2 in the count. Claude comes set.
So, oof. Pearson, where was he scampering off to?
Got Pearson on at second base via a walk. Carter Hanbury at first. Hit by a pitch. Caden
Nice.
Hughes.
Scouting report is right down the toilet bowl. It was a good pitch.
Yep, 2-2. Guys that lay off that curveball, it seemed to me that they're seeing it pretty well because that was really.
That was a good pitch. And look, if you're going to throw it 1-2, you might see it again 2-2.
Flood comes set. High ball 3.
We'll have the runners in motion now, which is an advantage to us. Any ball any single should score a run now. And a ball to the gap with Pearson with Hanbury speed should score as well.
Caden Hughes. Plug. Here's a pitch.
It's
High
up.
ball 4. So we've got the bases full of Griffins. Now, this inning could be a whole lot different with a little bit more discipline at the plate.
Yep.
Not saying anything negative.
Good. That's right. That's right. But well, we got a break in action. We've seen a lot of baseball this summer, spring, whatever you want to call it. It seems like the teams out west and the team out north pretty much runs going to be the cream of the crop this year. What do you think? What are you hearing?
I'm just reading side. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just going to lie. Wait, the team out west and the team up north?
The 3 teams out west with Sulphur, Sam Houston, and Barb, and West Monroe with Live Oak kind of sprinkled in there a little bit as well.
You know, it's interesting because Sam Houston and Sulphur are getting ready to play too.
Mm-hmm.
Sulphur and Barb went at it, and Barb won both of them. It's a
games.
3-2, 7-2, and then
I think Sam Houston
beat
got him.
Barb.
Got him, yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. I haven't seen Sam Houston. I've heard a lot
And
of
normally we do get the opportunity to go over there and play these teams, and we just unfortunately didn't with their district starting so early. So I would have a better idea, but just looking at the records and the power rankings and the scores,
Right.
those 3 teams in West Monroe, and then comes Live Oak, and then it seems to be everybody else. You know, it seems like even their points, Barb and West Monroe are a good 1.5 ahead of everybody. You just don't see that.
And I kind of have West Monroe, if things kind of fall like we think, that West Monroe could overtake
Barb.
West Monroe's lost 3 games, I believe. Barb's lost 1.
To Sam Houston,
Yep.
which is crazy. A
1-1.
1-loss team is behind a 3-loss team.
And I think a lot of it, as we were telling David earlier, I just think that your opponent's wins ultimately in baseball are a big difference because they count for so much. There's so many of them.
That's, you know, in shape. You schedule the baseball season probably a year, maybe even 2 years in advance, and you schedule the Berwicks and the St. Thomas Aquinas. Well, guess what? They're not going to get 20 wins this year when you expect them to.
Well, like St. Paul's beat Mandeville earlier, and you get 2 points for that because you play them twice.
Correct.
2 balls, 1 strike. Jackson Burad at the plate, third baseman. There's a good shot to the first baseman. He makes a good play and gets out of the inning.
Buzzkill right there.
Number 3. Carter Davis with a good play down the line. It probably wasn't the sharpest, but it was good enough to get by. But
Oh, there goes Martin.
okay, here we go. Yeah.
But did you see what Mandeville Covington, that 6-5A district, is doing?
They're playing a little tournament?
Yeah, they're playing
Yes.
one round, so everybody plays each other once. You get seeded, and then you're going to play them again. Same thing.
Nice. And they all count towards power points.
That's right. That's what they're trying to do. Because that North Shore team we saw early in the year, they're also on that cusp of.
They are.
I don't think they're going to sneak in, but
You know, there for a while, though, I thought they were getting things like
I thought they were getting it
rolling.
together, and they
Yeah,
kind of
I
hit a
did.
little hiccup in district.
They did.
Yeah.
You know, that was
That ended up being a pretty good district with Fontainebleau and Covington and St. Paul's.
Yep. Fontainebleau, I
North
think, the
Shore.
surprise. I think traditionally they're a pretty good team.
They had a bunch of transfers in this year. The Spalita kid from St. Paul transfers in, and they had the pitcher transfer in. I think they had higher expectations, to be honest with you, Todd. I think they
Really?
were a top 8, kind of putting themselves there. And I have never seen Martin have so much fun in my life.
That's interesting.
We got to get a camera on him next
You know-
time he does that. Okay, good.
You know, I'm a big fan. The more I'm around, is there needs to be a 1 transfer rule. When any kid's got 1 transfer, if you end up transferring to Dutchtown and your family has to move to North Louisiana, tough. You messed up. You know? But it's got to be, you know, and that way it's just a 1.
I think if your family moves over 100 miles, okay. But I mean, we talking St. Paul's to Fontainebleau. Would he move across the street, or did he move at all?
He may not have moved at all. So if he lived in Fontainebleau's zone
Yeah.
and then went to St. Paul's first, he could come back and immediately be up.
He
for
did,
a play.
because we played against him last year, and he was on St. Paul's as a junior.
Okay.
So then they had Winchester catching back there, so they had 2 of those. So he said, you know what, I'll go to Fontainebleau, and this other cat's coming with me. I know, right?
Yep.
Be something if we could do it in the parish where, okay, here we go. I want these 4 guys from Sign. I'm on these 4 guys from EA and these 4 guys from Dutchtown.
Well, my understanding, Calcasieu Parish kind of.
You got to explain that to me too, because good pitch. That's an open district over there, but yet they're still in the select ball. I thought that was going to be a reason them to go to non-select.
So the school's not selecting them. So here's the difference. All right. So we'll use Ascension Parish. If you had 4 or 5 kids, ground ball.
Oh, he hit that hard.
Yep. If you have, let's say, if your son goes to Central Middle here, that feeds EA, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you went to Dutchtown, the school board would catch it, right? And they'd send you back to East Ascension.
The way you're supposed to be.
Correct. Well, that's not the case. If they've got somebody over there that lives in Lagrange's district, up until middle school, and they want to go to Barb in the 9th grade, they can go to Barb in the 9th grade. My understanding, there's even transportation that the parish provides. And it's just kind of, I think it's, in a way, given, I don't know that they do it necessarily for athletic purposes. I think they're taking advantage of it, but there's some iffy zones over there to try to let kids go and get a better education. Yep.
Well, that's what they're saying anyway, right?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. They
But
just happen to be all D1 baseball players, huh?
They're not
It's
in football.
amazing
Yeah.
how that works out, because they're not really football players.
No, they're not. I mean,
And a lot of them have Texas residency. I don't know how that works either.
I'm staying away from that one.
I didn't see that.
But I mean, you think about it. I mean, those 3 teams are loaded.
You talking 20 kids per team, 20
Mm-hmm.
varsity kids, 60 kids. They just came out of Lake Charles. Yeah, and it's not just this year. It's been that way,
Yeah.
by the way.
Well, I think Barb used to get them all, and then Barb was full and wouldn't take any more than Sam Houston
That's
got
when
them all.
Sam
Then
Houston-
Sam Houston's
that's right.
full, and then went to sophomore.
That's the way I understand it. You try out for bar baseball, and if you make it, you enroll. If you don't, you go to Sam Houston. You try out, you make it, you enroll, and now you just go to Sulphur. That's your 3rd fiddle. Not bad, huh?
Well, in Sam Houston, I know this because my nephew's over there. Is they've only got 1 feeder school, junior high.
I know.
And it's going to go back to our, discussion about how we've had.
Well, he wanted that hard. Let it go. Foul ball. It's his call. It's the home plate's call to the base, and then after that, it's the
Oh,
plate
okay.
umpire. So he made the correct call down here at the bottom,
And he was on it.
and he was dead on it.
And but
He wants to talk about it though, because he had a really good angle over there.
I mean, take the out. I mean, but when you have 1 feeder school, if they're not running the same system as what the high school is, there's a problem. Now they've started doing that. I told my nephew when he took the job, I said, if you don't run what that varsity coach is running, I'm going to come over there and put my foot up your butt, because that's your job.
Prepare those kids. At least get the terminology now.
Right, and it's going to be better off for those kids, but eventually it's going to be better off for your team, right? Because it's consistency, it's the same thing, and keeping things simple and repetition is always good when we're trying to coach kids.
Yeah, I think Sanimal does a good job with their feeder school. With I know Benny Babbins over there at Galvez, and they run a very similar offense in Sanimal. I know the Wildcats might do a little something different, but the Ponder Special, we running heavy 47 dives over here. T47, it's T46.
T47,
That's what Kay
T46.
called it.
We got a 2-2 count. He's trying to sacrifice him, and
he
strikes out. So
I've seen more bunts not get down this year than
Caleb Daigle strikes out for out number
quite a
1.
while.
Hitter number 11, Rancher Miller.
Rancher Miller, sophomore. Good safety out here.
We owe them a little butt whooping. They put it on us after we got out to a big lead in the football game.
Yep.
Cost us some. Might have cost us the district
It cost you some big seeding.
and a big
yeah.
seating. Man, good play by
Ten-
Zach. Snap
look,
through.
Caden's not just tapping him.
No, it's a firm.
All within the rules.
Letting him know.
It's a firm tap.
Yep.
Yeah.
1-0.
Good
There's
pitch.
Good pitch.
I wonder if Kibby's got the speed tonight. No?
I should, yeah. It's up there.
Like to see what Jordan.
We'd like a report.
That field at Denham Springs. I don't know if you went to the game, Todd. That is
I
first
loved it.
class all the
Yes.
way there, buddy.
Yep.
Press box was done right. Good music.
I told Mark Boyer the
Man.
same thing. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, we're gonna bunt again.
Yep.
Very impressive over there with. And how does Walker not have a turf? Well, how'd they get left out in the cold in this?
Well, I'm sure it's coming.
I mean, that's all the public schools over there. Live Oak, Denham, they all got turf football. And
Well, look
baseball.
at how they did it in Ascension. One did it. They all
All got to do it. That's right. And I know Live Oak did it first, but I guess they do things a little different than we do in Ascension Parish. We had to do 4 schools, 5 schools,
Donaldsonville.
3, and then the new schools paid for.
Yep. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. So we talk about offense with Denham Springs, and runs have been tough for Dutchtown as well. But they scored 1 run against Sandoval, shutout against Sandoval, 6 both times against EA, and none against.
But they
Dutchtown.
got Live Oak. They beat Live Oak.
Yep, sure did. 9-3.
They put up a good pitch to run on.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was a good call, good throw for that pitch. Strike 3, 2 outs. The batter now is number 3, Ryder Waggart.
Yeah. So maybe they just put it all together about every 5th or 6th game, huh?
Let's hope this isn't the 5th or 6th game, right?
I think they got EA before they got us, so they should have had a few runs. We got a lot of action tonight, Todd. We got both EA Sandoval playing, LSU's playing. Congratulations to the girls gymnasts making it to their whatever national championship. I bet nobody knew that in there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Get y'all some of that.
It's like the Final Four.
I'm a diverse
You
sportscaster.
definitely are. There's a good pitch.
I don't know what it's really called, but I know they finished what they needed to do.
4 on the floor.
Jeff, you call it whatever you want to.
That's right.
That's it.
I don't think anybody knows.
I know they won. Oh, they're in.
That's awesome.
Cool.
LSU volleyball's got to step up.
Good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Since we have our 100+ viewers, LSU 6, Kentucky 1.
Really.
So they're not watching that game. They're watching us, Todd.
Thank you.
Way more exciting.
Yep. Our conversations are better.
We're educating people on.
There's a good pitch. Good. So let's see. Hanville beat Destrehan. Ascension Catholic over Ascension Christian. Those are opponents of Dutchtown that have won. Here's a 2-2 to Waggart. Good pitch. Ground ball up the middle to Casey McCoy. Up
Denham opened the
over
season though
to the first base.
against
and
Tonville with a big win, I believe, 3-2.
far out, number 3. Yep.
Top of the second.
So the top of the second was a little long, but nobody hurt. We're going to the bottom of the second. Nothing.
All right, Ty, we're back.
In the second inning for the Griffins. Center fielder number 12, Carter Dutchtown.
I think Dutchtown had 2 hits the other night, a bunt single and an infield single.
The bunt, it was an error, and he got to second. But
Okay.
the point I think that's more important is he put it at that particular point. He was struggling. The Griffins were struggling to get hits. He got a bunt down, and his hustle made the pitcher hurry, and he threw it down the line. But he ended up scoring, getting the first run of the game.
That's right, Abe knocked him in.
Yep. But then he gets another solid single. He's a good outfielder. One ball, one strike. I'm going to go back to what we've talked about before. Where, like, with that curveball, you see his hand kind of coming across.
He almost
his body.
telegraphs it a little
Yep.
bit.
And he's missing it.
Away.
Yeah.
He's falling this way, the ball's going away. See, and I'm no pitching coach by any means, but you see where he's at on the rubber?
Yep.
If I'm missing like that, yeah, just move over. Pitchers are weird, man.
I know his dad. That's his dad over there in the Chad. Look, that's it. See, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Of course, you can always tell the pitcher's dad. We
But
talked about
I'm just
this.
putting Clark, such a rare name
Now
now.
batting for the Griffins, the catcher number 11, Zach Berry.
Hang in there, Chad. Dads sweat every pitch, don't they? Well, you know
Absolutely.
that. So we got leadoff walk.
This ought to be the old number, the Monte, right? Or will you let Carter run a little bit here?
I think you got to let Zach get on so Jackson can run for him.
Okay. So let Carter steal second
No, I was
then,
going to, yeah. I was
and then
going
let Zach get a hit.
Zach's due for a little single.
Oh, good cut.
Yep. I've ulterior motives sometimes, you know.
Hey,
I guess
whatever it
that's all
takes,
Yeah,
right?
Not a bad idea.
That would be good for the Griffins, I think.
But again, Carter does a good job of getting on base, leading off the
Absolutely.
inning.
So
You know,
Carter, I would say, Carter and Jackson probably the 2 fastest kids on the team, huh? Maybe AK,
AK might
throw
be,
AK
man.
in there too.
you ask each one of them, they're the
They're gonna
fastest.
tell. I like a kid with confidence. Let's go. Let's get on the move then. Let's go, baby. First move. Here we go. Go.
Outside, 2-1.
Because we don't run a lot.
They're complaining, but that was clearly
That's a
clearly
ball.
outside. Yeah.
Late arriving crowd to senior day here.
Coach McCready.
That's
There's
a
the
good
pitch.
pitch.
Yep. Two balls.
Probably
two
going to
strikes.
see a deuce. You think here? What do you think?
I
If you
that-
think it's a deuce, we need to run.
Yeah, there we go. Can we bring dogs in here? I didn't know that.
Service dog's on. There he goes, and it's up, and he almost takes the pitcher out. Go! Oh, I think he'd have had it.
It'd have been close. So if he'd have got out, his dad.
Oh man, I would have yelled at him too.
We would all been
You never make the first out of third. I think we got pizza coming up, Deidre, from Allie.
Oh
Allie
no,
bring
he
some
did
pizza?
not. He did
We
not.
finally did.
It's supper time in the press box.
You know, I sure am hungry, Jeff.
Don't say I ain't the man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't doubt me.
If you got this from Big Slice, you're broke.
One time, I'm not doing it. You guys get a goddamn pizza. What is this nonsense right here? Huh?
I think that was a foul ball, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, just say it in the press box.
Three,
David Kibbe coming through.
yep. We need to show a video of the pizza.
Yep,
3
absolutely.
balls, 2 strikes. Carter Decato on second.
Ooh, it smells good.
It does. Oh,
High strike.
chase ball 4.
Chase ball 4. Zach Berry strikes out to bring up Abe Green.
Now
Big
batting for the
strikeout.
Griffins, second baseman 9, Abe Green.
Deidre, I wanted y'all to do. Y'all picked the music
Yep.
for the boys tonight. I told them.
Oh, well.
Here,
oh, we would think we'd have done something. We
I
did
know, that'd have been
everything
kinda-
else.
that'd have been cute.
That would have been cute. That would have been cute.
fake throw to second there.
Dieter, you got this?
I got you.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, wait. Here's summertime.
Oh.
In the press box.
Ball one. Poor.
That was nice.
He's been trying to do that for some time now.
Are you?
I'm glad he was able to pull it off.
That's what a big slice pizza looks like.
That's what it looks like.
I've been seeing it for 5 years at the football field. I never saw one look like it.
Yeah, look.
Where's
We gonna-
Shay?
Yeah, we can get you some, Mr. Terry. We want to get some.
Oh.
Pop up to right field.
Still in scoring position, though. I mean, we need a 2-out hit now.
Now batting for the Griffins, their shortstop number 20, Casey LaFall.
That just kind of tells you how the season for Dutchtown right there. You know, Carter Steele second, nobody out. I know Zach swung at a high pitch, would have been ball 4, but even if he gets the ball to the right side, we get Carter to third, now would have scored a run. Just the little things people don't think about throughout the game.
A huge difference.
Yeah. Could be the difference in the win and the loss. That just smoked him. I know power's out.
Now batting for the
Like
Griffins,
something's
their
gonna
right
happen
fielder,
here.
Ain't nobody taking on our 75.
Oh. It's funny.
Good pizza. You know what else is good? Gabby's.
Yeah, Jabby's really good pizza.
That cookie, chocolate cookie. Yeah, Roma's good too.
Roma's good. Little greasy, but you got to dab the grease off a little bit. And we have taken to the pizza conversation once again.
Johnny's pizza's good too.
There we go.
He's good too, yeah.
Thank you.
AK with a swing. Thank you, Production Management.
Ain't no problem.
Send
They can't
us
doubt
some
me no
pizza?
more.
No, one more doubting.
Can't doubt you.
Y'all come get some pizza.
I'm bringing this to you.
No balls, 1 strike on AK. I watched this last night in the freshman game. They tried to catch. Hey, Deidre, you want a piece?
No, I'm good, thank you.
For now, right? For now.
I'm saving up a bottle of Palmer's out.
They went before.
I know.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the girls are?
No, I'm going by myself if I have to.
Well, I'll go with you because they sure didn't invite me early.
I thought it was steak dinner. I guess that's just for the
we didn't.
boys.
That's just for the boys. They
Yeah.
don't feed us.
Where's that going to be?
Right out here.
For the seniors or everybody?
Everybody,
Seniors.
I'm a senior.
I think it's not for the
1-1?
varsity team.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the. Oh, he's here.
So he's loaded the bases twice with 2 outs.
We got to make him hurt. We got to make it hurt.
You do. And you can't let him get it out of it.
I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of this while we have a visitation.
And obviously this is uncharacteristic of this pitcher. You know, I have to believe sometimes when you're sitting there for that long for senior night,
Yes.
you know, it bothers him. I do too. Number 18. Number 18 coming in the ball game. Caleb Howell, is that right? That ain't 18. Oh, wait. That's 28.
28.
I think he's a sophomore.
He looks really young.
Matthew Lewis, he is sophomore. He played shortstop. Matthew Lewis is on in relief. He played shortstop last night for the JV. Good little player.
Ah.
Coach, you want this?
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Josh, you want a piece? You sure? Oh, okay, good.
You said he looks young. They all look young.
Well, look,
Everybody playing for LSU right now looks young to me.
I was talking to Coach Shake, and like there's some of these kids that look like they're 42 and they're 18, like White, the White LSU third baseman or whatever.
Tommy Tanks. Gators on
Look.
top of Walker 3-0. We'll kind of keep an eye on
I want
that.
to see him shave. See what he really looks like.
Probably wouldn't recognize him, huh?
Probably look like he's 12.
And if the Spartans could somehow upset Live Oak, and that's not looking promising for the Spartans. They're down 9-3.
Yep.
Everybody has a network. It's so cool.
Isn't that crazy?
I couldn't find Duck Roost. I don't know. Well, never mind. Last night I was looking. That's right. They didn't play last night.
Yeah, see, I got them all subscribed. Delgado to Duck Roost.
Now batting for the Griffins, the left fielder number 2, Pearson Tyrone.
So new pitcher, bases loaded, young. I'm sitting here looking for one right down the middle, and I'm going to drive it.
I'm going to hit as far as I can.
So we got Decatur on third via a walk, and then the next two was Burrell and Casey McCoy are on via hit by pitch with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second. This is the second inning. The bases have been loaded with 2 outs.
And we got probably the fastest people on the team other than Jackson Grady on the bases.
Starts off with off speed. So 1-0. Let's see if Pearson can take advantage of a decent count against him. Nice night with the shade covering the field. 2-0. Kind of, this is your afternoon game that you like so much.
This is it. No shade, no sun from the pitcher's mound to the plate. 2-0.
Yep, 2-0 pitch.
If you swing, you better hit the scoreboard. Boom, and he
And
does.
he does hit it in the gap.
That is a good piece of hitting right
Yeah,
there.
it was. Base hit, and that's going to
gonna
be
be 2 runs. Hurry, Pearson.
And safe with a nice single
hit right there.
Absolutely, to left center field. It's scoring 2, which are Decatur and McCoy, and the Griffins are on top, 2-0. Now, would that be considered a single with he moved to second on the throw? Is that how you do it?
Correct. 2 RBI single and went to second on the
Now
throw.
batting for the Griffins, the designated
You know,
fielder
you got
number
behind. He got behind in the
2,
count,
Hunter Hamberry.
and he just
He threw a
was in.
fastball and
Which he had to.
he had to. I
Yep.
mean, there ain't no place to put him. And Pearson he smashed it.
Carter had when did he have a home run versus Woodlawn?
On Monday.
So, what's your thoughts here with your number 4 hitter up? If you're Denham Springs here,
I mean,
You
I'm not pitching
you all right?
to him.
Oh, I thought you were kind of chilling.
Oh no, I'm not pitching to him. I'd
No.
put him on this early in the game.
I shouldn't be talking to you when you're eating. I said I had you, and then I'm going to lie
Nope,
to you.
you're good. Ooh, good cut. You know, Denham's playing pitch by pitch now for their play. I mean, right? Everybody's trying to get in the playoffs.
Right.
The second season. And they got Walker next.
Yes.
So you're not going to get a lot of power points. This is their last opportunity. Oh, good pitch.
Yep.
To really get some power points. So
Correct.
you on a short leash.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You give up 4 runs. Carter gets a hit there. It's 4-0. It's not looking good. Ooh.
Bravo. It's funny. You see a lot of teams that we've talked about, and who did I talk? Was I talking with you about? I just don't. You know, the way teams start scheduling there towards the end to pick up teams for power. I just think, you know, hey, that's tough luck. You got to do that at the beginning, and
I agree.
You know,
And why did the season end on a Monday? Ooh, good pitch. Why didn't it end Saturday?
because softball ended on a Monday.
2.
You know, they're a week apart.
They
No,
are.
I don't know, but then why did softball? But if you go back and look, there's probably a pretty good reason why they did it. There usually is, except for the split.
I mean, I look today. We can't pick up nobody, really and truly. I tried.
He's fighting him. Good at bat. Yep. How about
And you know, if a team gets a bye, they get a top 8. They're not going to play for 13 days if you don't play on that Monday.
right.
And now we playing on a Friday. It's going to be 2 full weeks if we get that top 8 that we're not going to play a game. That is not good in baseball.
Right.
You're gonna have to find a travel team to come play you.
Is that a smart play? I mean,
You throw that
I
in the field
understand.
to run.
Right. Well,
It's
because
kind of, you don't have to throw it.
that's true.
Oh,
Boy, he's really doing
He's
a good
battling.
job there. Yeah, he is. So, is he like frustrated?
I think it's chilly outside.
They have Family Christian. I knew they'd picked up Family Christian.
11-1 Tigers.
They've already played them 3 times.
Who's that?
Denham.
Oh.
That was a good job, and that might drop.
Oh.
Nope.
But kudos to Sanamon. They pick up Ascension Christian's got 21 wins.
Right.
Going to get 22 because they maybe not today they play Ascension Catholic, but they got the School of the Blind or Deaf down there. They're going to get a win, and then they're going to get power points too for playing Sanamon.
So they got Ascension Christian, Walker, Live Oak. Yep.
That's why I was trying to see if they could jump us, even if we went out.
I think they would have to do the same. It's the way I get it. Do you?
Well, if you look, you had them lose one game. You had them lose
Yep.
game, beat Walker.
Is this the sheet that I sent you? Or
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
See, and they end up with 31.018, and we end up with 30.9.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I already had them.
You already had
Yeah.
them splitting with Live Oak if they get a game.
Yeah. Interesting. We'll be back. Just a second.
Me and Deidre about to play Snuggle Bunnies over here. 2 grand slams for the Tigers.
2.
Leading off the top of the 3rd inning.
That is good pizza, let me tell you.
First baseman with 34.
Would never get that pizza.
Davis.
That was not me, folks.
Nor me. Nor Deidre.
Me either.
The first baseman, Carter Davis. I think right here is a big inning for Oberly. Been in the field for a little while. Let's get 3 up, 3 down. Get back in the dugout. 1 ball, no strikes. God, it's quiet now all of a sudden.
Yeah, we turn that air off.
Ted left.
Pitch. Ooh.
Yep, 2-0. He's tight with his own, but it's tight both ways.
He's been consistent.
Yeah, he has.
This has a chance to be a high-scoring game, except for Denham doesn't hit very well. It's tight.
There's the strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's kind of exciting time of the year here, Todd, with the end of the baseball season, the start of the playoffs, graduation.
And football season. next.
I wasn't getting there yet. Man, football is not to be played in the spring. Though if you listen to Brian Kelly's podcast, I was listening to it today, one of the reasons he came to LSU was obviously the talent-rich basin, but you can play football 12 months out of the year out here. And it's not frowned upon.
Wow,
Nice pitch.
strike 3. Good pitch by Jordan Oberly for out number 1 in the top of the 3rd. That's going to bring up number 8, the leadoff batter, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Go give it a whirl.
Hold on. I got it here. Eli DiGirolamo. DiGirolamo. Strike.
Barry, go ahead and announce him.
God, you think Ted? He just tried to pronounce Eli's name.
No, thank you.
Eli B.
Yeah, Eli B.
1-1.
Number 8.
Hopefully we'll get another broadcast in between now and football season, Todd. But
I think we
I
should.
want you to give me a prediction for next year's district. In the correct order, they shall finish.
1 ball,
Being
2
you are a
strikes.
football guy.
I want you to know that pizza hit this spot.
Yeah, but
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm got association with some quarterbacks, so I mean, wouldn't that be kind of conflict of interest?
No, none at all. None at all, Todd.
Yeah, let me think about this.
Yeah, be careful.
I'll get you back in the 4th inning.
All right.
I'll get
That'll be
2-2.
fun. Good pitch.
There is a pitch over to A.K.
In the
Burrell
corn.
for out number 2.
They all kind of got that little nonchalant. I'm pretty
Yeah.
cool. Catch it.
They'll bite you in the wrong time.
Yep.
Now batting right fielder number 10, Jed Cambry.
Jed Cambry, Denham Springs through 2 innings, 2 2/3, has 2 hits. One's check swing.
Swinger.
There's a good pitch. That's right at AK for out number 3. So Oberly did his job. He got him in and
Quick
out.
inning.
Quick inning. That's going to take us through the top of the 3rd. We'll be back going to the bottom of the 3rd. It's Dutchtown 2, Denham Springs nothing.
Back here at Griffin Park in the bottom of the 3rd. Griffins leading 2-0. Leading up 3rd is number 7, first baseman Caden Hughes. I think he walked last time. Could be wrong. Takes ball 2.
Damn, I got one left, girl. Did you eat some?
She said she's going to Las Palmas. It was good. It was good. Thank you, Kibby. No, you get it. Everybody got one.
I don't want that big.
Well, we don't have a knife to cut them.
I'm gonna cut it. I mean,
Good cut by Hughes. Strike
Speaking
one.
of cut, can you cut this out, your next task
Yeah, right.
for me?
I told Jason that day we need a video scoreboard. We need to cut these things out. We need
There's a good line drive.
Base hit.
And for a base hit. What if we shuffle this way some? No, we can't get away too far from the plug.
This little thing.
All right, we got leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now with this guy, I like to
Jackson,
do a little. I like to hit and run with this guy. He's gonna make contact.
He's gonna lay it down. That's what he's gonna do. He just don't need to try to bite off too much. Just
I think
get
we're
it
playing
down.
for a crooked inning.
No, he's back. Watch, he's gonna lay it down.
A crooked internet.
He's creeping. He's creeping. Nope.
Well, between 2 and 5.
Either one's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, I like a 3 or a 4,
Right,
but
right. Which game was it? When we were playing Santa Monica there. I had a inning. We got 5 runs. I had a feeling, and we got 5 runs. I haven't had the feeling since though, so I don't know what to say about that.
Jackson Burett, third baseman at the plate, waiting for the first pitch inside.
back.
Ooh.
Good play by the first baseman. Because I was headed to Big Slice Pizza.
Maybe he heard about it. That'd be a good advertisement. Where's the first baseman? He's over at Big Slice Pizza. Come by and see us for $84 a slice.
Shoot, $4 one behind. $4 you do.
But I tell you what, when you serve it and it's good, hey, that price seems a little bit less.
It was good.
Delicious.
It was good. It is good.
1 ball, no strikes. Oh, missed it. You're remember commercial back in the day, Hungry Jack
Hungry
Jack biscuits. I never saw Hungry Jack, but if I did, I would have pictured him like Burat's dad. Right?
100%.
Hungry!
Got here in them shoes, boy.
Carter Decato at the plate.
I don't think Mooney's up enough. I'd still probably drop it down right there.
Oh. See, when an umpire makes a call, I don't care if he tries. I like when he's
right
positive
on it.
on what he
He's
sees,
right on it.
and he calls it immediately.
That's right. You can't argue that.
Oftentimes you don't want to call him immediately.
Right.
Because if you call him out and he drops him, that's pretty stupid.
Come on, Carter. Oh, good
Pitch.
pitch. Yep. 0-1.
Third baseman backed up even more because there's a strike on him.
Just like, I didn't like the
Okay.
angle I had.
I got it.
The pole was in the way.
Good ball. Yep.
Oh, good read.
It's under him. He didn't even see it. Yep. Good
Good
job.
read.
Yeah, it's a dead gum. Good throw.
That kid's good.
Maybe that's why we don't steal.
Ball's at his feet.
So, what's it?
Oh,
The catch
Adams, Jason
yeah,
Adams.
you know him, Todd. You played Sun Devils with us.
back in the day.
I think that was the one that left.
No, he did, but he played with us until that tournament in Abbeville.
Oh,
E-Rap. Yeah, he was playing.
we got Kibby talking about Sun Devil days.
That was
E-Rad.
back in the day. Back in
You
the
might
day.
not have been. Were you there that weekend?
We were there. It was what, the 12-year-olds? Oh wait, you talking about?
He played in the Sun Devils with us. Absolutely.
Not the
I
whole
coached, so I had to be
Not the
there.
whole season.
I don't even know him, and I coached the team.
He left like halfway through or a third of the way through.
Good pitch. That's a tough pitch for Carter right there. Strike 3, 2 outs to bring up Zach Berry.
Now batting for the Griffins, catcher number 11, Zach Berry.
We were talking about that cricket number. Come on.
Deidre.
Now we'll have a 2-run homer right here.
I'll take it.
Good pitch right across the middle of the plate. LSU's up, what? You said 11-1?
11-1 last text I
Are
got.
they really?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Carter.
What's Kentucky? What are they supposed to be good?
It's
Got
KD.
a like 28-4,
Oh, are they?
You're 10th or 11th in the country.
but they haven't played anybody good in the SEC. They lost 2 out of 3 last weekend in Georgia. They played Missouri.
They were going with a pitching staff today that consisted of everybody.
Did they?
with Johnny Holston.
So they don't
Yeah.
have a Friday night starter?
He was-
2 balls, 1
I was
strike.
listening to the radio today. It said his velocity was down with last week, so they're going to sit him this week.
He might have a horn. Yeah.
Tell you what you got to like about Kentucky is that their basketball team's always been good. Their football team's right there on the cusp, and so
was
obviously
their
their
baseball
baseball team.
They built a beautiful facility over there.
It's just going to be tough for them to recruit against the big boys in football, I just think. I mean,
I agree.
Shit. All you need is a sugar daddy with the NIL.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This advertisement is brought to you by Old Dominion Sugar.
You can dance.
You can sing.
3-1. Rope, but right at All-American Mooney. He's going to throw it to Big Slice. No.
Good play.
That was a good play.
Yep. Hard hit ball to the third baseman. Reese Mooney up and over to first base with it for the out. We got a hit?
Yeah.
Yep,
Caden.
yep, that's right. Got 1 hit, no errands, and 1 left. We played 3 innings. It's 2-0, Dutchtown.
Denham
Yeah, you're
Ethan
right.
Hand, the
Leading
shortstop.
off the top of the 4th inning for the Yellow Jackets. Shortstop number 4, Ethan Hand.
Ball one.
Denham Springs hadn't gone away. I still hear their fans at least. Or their team.
Probably all the, yeah. Obley inside, 2-0.
What's this guy doing? Is that a Denham guy? Shirley, huh? Shirley.
There's strike one.
Two balls, one strike.
So I have that's all the updates. You go on events on Game Changer.
Ah.
Good pitch, a little high, 3-1. So anytime there's an update, or if I get,
How you do that?
so
You pick your
Just-
teams,
yep.
like they'll give you the teams that you're interested in.
yeah, and like you
Ooh.
join it, like pick up, just like hit search Walker or. Lead off runner on, yep, and now I hit
Now
join.
batting third base number 1, Reed
Oh, okay.
Boone.
So join the team, it could be as a fan. Okay, and so then when you get out of it and you go to events, go one more. Down at the bottom, you see events.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to pull up your scores for the day.
Well, thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
Learn something new every day.
That was fantastic.
1 ball, no strikes. So I think for the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that's the leadoff
Yeah.
is on against Oberly. They squared a bunt.
Mooney's not button. We all know this. That's a strike, though, if you stay there, Zachy.
What's he call? Oh,
He
he called
called it a
time.
ball.
So 2-0. Oberly so far has been really throwing efficient. 53 pitches through going to the top of the 4th. Facing Reese Mooney. Hits the ball really well. Good hit a gap.
2-0 here. He's on top of that plate. Ooh, good pitch.
Yep.
I don't know what he's waiting for.
Me neither.
Where he's standing right there. Turn on him.
I think he's going to be a two-way player at Liberty.
Is he going to try to do
I
both?
think so.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's cool.
Ooh, tied him up.
2-2.
Very nice pitch. That's where you pitch him. Right under the hands. And I think that was some little off. Might have been like a little cutter or something. It tied him up because his hands are out over the plate.
2-2.
Good pitch.
Went back a little high.
A little elevated. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Gotta make it happen here.
Popped
Got him up right under the hands. Gonna get him to pop up. Oh.
He was
Me and
drifting.
Deidre thought we were going to have a collision, and Carter was not going to win that collision.
No.
I've seen the left fielder play football.
Got 1 out. He kept drifting on us.
Now
Yeah.
batting catcher number 7.
I think there's at some point in it during this time that maybe not with, but it could get lost up there in the clouds
I guess.
in the background. Jason Adams, catcher.
Better known as Doc Adams in our parish.
Strike 1.
Don't we have a schedule change for tomorrow, Todd?
Yes, we do.
Big schedule
Big
change,
schedule
huh?
change.
Yeah.
Day and times.
And I'm kind of happy for it because Brock played Saturday at 4:45.
There you go. You're going to catch both games, huh?
Yep.
That's tailor-made double play.
Ground ball,
One.
McCoy over
And two.
got him.
Have a
So
nice day.
double play. That ball wasn't hit that hard.
wasn't.
It was a good turn by Abe Green,
Very
Casey
nice
McCoy,
turn.
and Caden Hughes. That's going to wrap up the top of the fourth. We're going to the bottom with the Griffins, 2-0.
Top of the fourth.
To Griffin Baseball Network. Let's see, what is it? GBN. Todd TB. Todd.
I think they did KBT.
KBT?
Green.
KBT on GBN?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's KG. Oh, well.
I have to get Shake Brian to Texas with the network and the abbreviations.
We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Dutchtown leading 2-0. Abe Green at the plate. Oh, that's going to be
Foul ball.
bar strike one.
I'd say the little guy's come out the bullpen and done a pretty good job other than giving up the hit to Paro. He's been around the plate.
Yep. He has done a real good job.
Throw strikes, change his speed.
And he just really fell behind to
That's
Pearson
it.
and
His
just
first,
gave up.
that was his
Yep.
first batter. He came in the ball game with the bases loaded.
Yep. Oh, 2. Dieter, why are you here when all the senior moms are hanging out together is my question. You want to go hang with them? I can get Brock up here. I don't know. I just figure they're doing something.
Everybody got family members here, and they're hanging out.
I think Deidre would probably rather be with us, Todd, to be
think?
honest with you.
Okay.
I mean, you find two better looking guys than
Abe Green
in
with
the
a fly out to the center
Nice
fielder.
play.
Yep. Just
went-
kind of, got under just a little
Yep,
bit.
he went a long way for that one.
Brings up Casey McCoy, who last at bat was hit by a pitch, and first at bat grounded out to the shortstop. So he hadn't had a free swing yet. So let's see what
I
happens.
bet it's this one here. I bet it's the old double because he's about one double a game.
Yeah,
Right?
he is.
It's gonna be a hard liner down the third baseline. Mooney's not playing enough. I'd shift that shortstop over too. But
We'll see. Good
Good
pitch.
take.
Low ball. Right there, 6'5", 280, quick football.
I'm Todd. We're past the top of the fourth. You were supposed to have me some.
Oh, base hit. Okay.
You're supposed to have me some predictions. And there's McCoy down the 5-6 hole as we predicted. Single though, not a double.
You remembered that, didn't you?
I did. You're the football guy.
He was going to give me a water.
Now batting for the Griffins, right fielder number 40, A.K. Burrell.
McCoy runs pretty well. I know the catcher has a good arm, so it'll be interesting to see what we do here. We got to try to get this guy in scoring position. With one out already, you don't want to bunt.
Ooh, that's a good
Good
cut.
cut by Burrell.
Hit him so Powell can come up. When he hit so Powell can come up because he's another guy.
You hadn't heard me because my wheels are spinning in my head.
Ooh. Thought we might run right there, being that'd be a curveball. No balls, 2 strikes to Burrell.
Can I leave Dutchtown out? Get back, get back, get back.
Yeah. I like to run the pitch before.
So Burrell pops out to the right fielder to bring up Pearson.
Pyron.
Now batting for the Griffins, left fielder number 2, Pearson Byron.
Big single, 2 RBI single last at bat.
Got us on the board in the 3rd or the 2nd.
What's he doing up there, Matt?
No, I got him. I didn't put a football question.
Oh, Lord, okay.
So I'll tell you,
Looks like
I've got, I think Denham, Dutchtown, and EA could come 1, 2, 3
In any order.
in any order, and then I think Live Oak's going to still kind of be rebuilding. Although they have Sawyer Pruitt, as you know, he continues to play football. He's a quarterback, but
There he goes.
Pearson,
Throw it in the street.
No, he got a good arm, and he gets it over Ethan Hand with a good play at shortstop to throw out Pearson Pyron, and Carter Handberry will be leading off the top or the bottom of the 5th.
You think the Pruitt kid will continue to play football? I just saw he committed to Ole Miss this week.
Dutchtown 2.
And he sure does throw that baseball really well. And I don't know how many more licks I'd take behind that offensive line.
Who?
Sawyer Pruitt
Oh,
from Live Oak.
So
I mean, good-looking
I think-
kid.
what you said would be my concern is that, you know, do you feel like you have a good chance to make a strong run with the personnel that you have?
Mm-hmm.
And
Coaching change too, right? Or is this going to be his second year?
this will be a second year.
Okay.
And I think that's going to be
I'm just
history.
Logan. I'm a baseball guy, right? So I watched the mighty Griffins play Live Oak and Sanamon play Live Oak, and it was not. I don't think they scored in 2 games.
and the thing is, like with teams like Live Oak, is if they get just one injury, that could be like,
Devastating.
you know, right. There's not much depth there. And
Yeah.
I just think they're still, for some reason, not.
No,
on
I
all
don't
cylinders
understand that.
when it
Just
comes
for
to
the
football.
simple fact, we were texting and brought up. I pulled the enrollments up for the state of Louisiana, and they were one of the bigger schools. In fact, Denham was I'm sorry, Walker was the highest enrollment in Livingston, then Denham, then Live Oak.
You know,
But everybody kind of athletes headed that.
They say the way they put it is that Live Oak is kind of landlocked with, as far as, like, I think north of it is what, St. Helena?
Yeah.
And, you know, look, I'll be honest, when you go to Live Oak, I mean, it takes forever. I mean,
It's in the middle. Oh, that was rope.
right
Nice play,
to
Burat.
Burat, that was,
Exit
Taylor-
velo about
Taylor-
120 on that sucker.
yep,
Might have hurt.
one out. That was a nice, well-hit ball that went straight to Burat.
Just a loud out. No worries.
No worries. Rancher Miller back up, struck out last
That
time.
was a P-Rod.
Yep. You know, and I just don't know if you move to Live Oak, I mean, where do you work? Meaning, you want to make that
In
check.
Live Oak, maybe?
Yeah. I mean,
Other than working in
right.
Live Oak?
Exactly.
I know they have some new development with
Spankies, maybe.
with the subdivisions out there, and that's fine and dandy, like you said. But you're 15, 20 minutes off the interstate. At
That's
least
with no traffic.
correct. So I don't know what the draw is out there.
Popped up. Oberly does a good job. Casey McCoy's calling it. Shortstop. He's under it for out number 2. So good job by Oberly again to bring up number 3, the 7-hole hitter, opposed to the 1-hole hitter, Ryder Wagner, to the second baseman.
Now batting second, number 3.
And so that's kind of, you're saying it kind of right there. Now, Sawyer Pruitt wasn't, they just moved out there after he
Right.
turned, you know, and they didn't move out there for football. They moved out there for baseball. They didn't move out there for athletic purposes. Let me just rephrase that. Stop that. He went out there and he
Okay, Todd.
Yeah, kind of. But the point being is it's baseball,
Sure.
right? So by that logic, you think, you were hoping to get SEC offer. You got it.
Got it. It's and he's only a sophomore.
There's Ryder Rancher. Oh no, that's
Number
Waggart.
3. Yeah, Waggart.
So 2 out single by the Yellow Jackets brings up number 34, Carter Davis. He took strike 3, I believe, last time.
And Walker was pretty strong the last couple of years, but you can see they've kind of taken a dive a tad.
So, Chad Mahaffey's out there who was at U High for a while, and he does a really good job. He's a good coach.
Good pitch.
With anything athletically, you have to have a supportive administration.
Correct.
And I think he's got that at Walker. I know. But there's a lot going on. There's basketball they're very good at.
Absolutely.
Baseball, traditionally, they
Decent.
But, again, you move to Walker, it's in the middle of nowhere.
I agree. I don't think anybody's moving to Walker.
No.
I could be wrong, but they got over 2,000 kids enrolled at Walker. I was surprised at their enrollment number. And Denham was just under 2. So there's a lot of kids in Livingston Parish. I know it's a booming parish. Just trying to figure out why, and we couldn't even get a JV freshman game with Live Oak. They had 10 kids on their junior varsity / freshman roster.
Baseball?
That played twice. Yeah, they played the JV and then they played the freshman. And you hear people headed that direction for baseball. Well, where they at? Now, we've played against some kids from Walker. Walker has some talent coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But they're 2-sport athletes, and a lot of them
Ground ball.
play basketball, like you said.
For out number 3. And so we're finished with 4.5, going to the bottom of the 5th.
The lightsaber's out.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's 2-0. It'd be good for Dutchtown to get some additional runs here.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because you look at the dynamic, all right? So you got French Settlement, isn't that in Livingston?
Yep.
Then you got Doyle.
Yep.
These are all non-football playing schools.
Absolutely.
Holden. And if I'm
Maybe
not
even
mistaken.
Marlpaw.
Yep, maybe. But if they want to play football, they can go, I think.
To one of the 3, right?
And so,
because it's not offered at their location.
Correct. And so it's kind of however the school board sees it. But, yes, if they want to play.
So if I lived out here and I said I wanted to play football and went to Live Oak, but really I can play baseball at Live Oak too because
Yes.
I'm enrolled at Live Oak?
Correct.
Okay. But I
That's-
still have to play football. What if I quit?
So that's the $1 million question. Or what if you're a great baseball player and you want to play at Walker, but you're not very good in football, but that's why you're going, I want to go to Walker for football.
Right.
But you're really going for baseball.
Sure.
But that's also the same parish where Walker girls got in trouble because of a drone class. So the girl transferred from Denham to Walker because she wanted to take the drone class. And when they asked her about it, she didn't know anything about
She
it.
wasn't enrolled in it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why she went down.
Yep.
Interesting.
So,
Okay.
and this is where everything lies: is the local education authority or agency. The LEA, every parish and school board has one, and they make the decisions to what a kid can do based on what's best for them.
Right.
And that overrides anything the LHSAA.
As far as education,
yes,
Yeah.
correct.
no balls 2 strike on Hanbury.
Like if a parent lived in Dutchtown but they worked at Santa Ma, and they felt like it was better, a better fit if the kid went to Santa Ma just
Sure.
for family purposes, that's what they would allow to happen.
Yeah.
And that's common.
Get us.
That's going to be a tough play. Look at
Yep.
him. Oh, I thought he was going to barehand it.
I did too. He might have been probably was his only chance was to barehand it.
I like he was
ready for
thinking,
it.
wasn't
Yeah,
he?
Absolutely.
I wonder if he's a junior or a senior. He has to be one. He looks like he would get a look at it. A look, huh? Shortstop,
I
you
would
like
agree.
him?
Oh yeah, I like him a lot.
First baseman number 7, Caden Hughes.
We thinking bunt?
I'm thinking steal. Yeah, I'm a steal first. We ain't gotten thrown out yet.
What would you do without me up here? Be a lot happier?
Yes, sir. No kidding. I wouldn't get in trouble.
He strikes again.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh.
That was one Caden was inside. I was about to rope it.
Now I'm just straight stealing because the old number 2's coming right here.
You know, a trooper, Caden Hughes' mom, Jill. I put that out there about the PowerPoints. She ain't scared to ask questions.
She was on it?
Oh, I love it too, and she's asking, like, trying to understand it.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, too, back to the power, I know we talked about that a little while ago. If you take some of these CB, A, 1A, 2A schools away from playing these 5A schools, don't give them so many points. Don't give them so many. Just give a few, but not so many. Don't reward the 5A team to go find this little C school with 24 wins to get 44 wins.
So a majority of things done within the LHSA are the principals. Thought process is football first, right?
Sure.
Oh, nice shot toward the right
Get
center
him ball.
field.
Track,
He got
yes.
it down. Base hit.
Good thing,
Hughes
'cause Carter
is
was
rounding
not-
first down to second base.
Good,
He is
Carter.
safe.
Oh, look, we
and here comes
scored
Dutchtown, who scores all the way from first base. 3-0 Dutchtown, and Caden Hughes with a solid double.
He never stopped the running. Anberry just rolling. He didn't check up at third. I don't know if he sent him or not.
He might get fussed at.
He might have held him up there.
Well, look, good effort by the center fielder right
Absolutely.
there. I think.
And look, good hustle from Caden Hughes to get
Yep.
the second as well.
Sure enough. And for him to get from
He was
first all the way.
rolling.
Did he go through a stop sign? He got a ticket. You think he had a
We
ticket?
think he got a ticket to ride right there.
I'm pretty sure he got a ticket.
But he knew it. He was
He didn't
safe.
care. He didn't care. He said, I'll pay whatever.
Oh, he did?
You know, so if a C school plays a 5A school, that's 10 points before you even play the game, right? Or is it more than that?
It's 2. So B's 2, C 4. I think it's 12, maybe.
12. And you run across a Barb, a West Monroe, or a Sulphur. Well, you're getting 36 points to lose.
So, right. So my point was that when they came up with that, it was more for scheduling in football. But you're right. I mean, even in basketball, they schedule their schools and.
All the good teams play each other all the time, and the bad teams play each other all the time.
Well,
Some of the worst basketball you'll ever see.
so Denham is about to play that family
Christian
for the
Nice.
nice base hit to right center field. The ball's down. Rounding third
Here we
is
go. We got to play the plate.
Caden Hughes, and he's in. And Hughes had to pause right there just to make sure that ball was
Sure it was
down before
He
he
got
got going.
He got a good read on that.
Good solid base hit by
And
Burak.
as they say, hitting is contagious.
Hitting
it just
is
takes
contagious.
1 or 2 guys.
Yep.
And let's go. Let's go.
Carter Decito. Now, what we've stopped. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the pitching coach. I don't expect to see
Is that Lafayette Dewey?
a pitching change yet. Could be, though.
Hey, Shake would call me.
Mr. Burak used to come work the board for me when his son Jesse played, and he knew both.
We're back after the pitching coach. Mr. Dewey went out to talk to his young right-hander.
Yep. Lafayette Dewey.
Lafayette Dewey, as Todd says. I expect to see something here now, Todd, though.
If he get it down, Carter could beat it out.
Bunt and steal.
Wow.
Been asking for that all game.
Is that hard for a catcher? I mean, he's got to let it go with nobody there.
He's got to throw to the base.
Yep, and that's what he did right there.
He did, and you said if Dutchtown got ahead, there was going to be some, some nonchalant, and nobody's covering the base right there. And I mean, I think that's Burat. I don't think he's a 4-4 guy.
He sure looked like it. Look at third base. There it is. Get it down.
Oh, he popped it straight up. Man.
So
that you just can't do that.
What I sometimes feel it emphasized enough is if we're trying to sacrifice somebody, why not show it earlier and
show it? I agree. I can't remember my coach. I had some really good coaches coming up, and they said Bunning's attitude. You got to have the right attitude and want to do it because you're sacrificing yourself for the team. Everybody wants to hit. I get it. I want to do it.
Yep.
And it's a lost art. You're starting to see it more in the major leagues now that the shift's gone, and they have trouble too.
you give me $60 million, I'll bunt every time.
Me too. Oh. And you don't have to bum when you hit it like that.
Down the left field line for a double, and Zach Berry comes
very nice
through on a big-time double, scoring Jackson Burat.
And there goes our buddy.
Yep.
And there goes our pitching buddy.
Yep. So we're going to take a break here as Denham Springs will go through a pitching change. It's Dutchtown 5, Denham Springs 0.
Shop for the ingredients. Thomas and Christy Niu were able to secure the recipe from the winning team for tonight's shrimp fettuccine.
And to take us home is Brock Black on the mic. He will be doing the play-by-play.
Are those, what kind of burgers? Are they bison burgers? You know what a bison burger?
It's a pigtail.
A pigtail. Oh, somebody's behind you.
What's up?
Brock's coach sneaking up behind him.
Wait. Oh,
Daly just, I think, is in.
Okay, he's hitting for Abe.
Yep.
I was like, has he been in the line? Did I miss this?
Now batting for the Griffins, number 5, Cooper
Interesting.
Daly.
Carter's been DHing.
Yeah, Hamburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a pinch hitter, I'd guess.
Yeah, just try to get some at-bats.
You know, I'm trying to think about what they might be trying to do. I think they're going to try to put Jackson in. I'm just guessing.
At second?
No, they put him in center, but I'm trying to think how they would do the DH. I'm seeing if they.
Well, Carter Decato's in the game,
No.
so you'd just be a straight swap.
That's my. Okay.
And Carter Hanberry is the DH, so he's hitting for Abe. I'm assuming Abe's going to run back out there and go to second. Would be my guess.
So I know there's some. You got to have.
Hamburger smells good, bro.
You got to have some. You got to be kind of creative in getting.
Yeah. As
When
many
you
as you can in
yeah.
there.
Well, when you work with the DH and all that. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's
Nice.
another line drive up the middle. Jackson paused for a second. He's rounding third and holds up right there. So we got runners on first and third with 1 out. And when you say hitting is contagious,
There has not been a ball that has not been on the barrel this inning.
Nope.
The whole inning. I'm not talking about no check swing ling-a-ling-a-dingers we got over here.
and look, hey, somebody before the game told us the bats are coming alive. Did they, Miss Deidre?
Yes, they did. They called it.
Were they at Los Palmas?
Now
It was out there.
Shortstop number 20, Casey.
Oh, it was in the huddle?
Yeah. First and third, 1 out. 5-0 Dutchtown. Bottom of the 5th.
I don't think we got the schedule for tomorrow. We're going to play 2
Oh,
tomorrow,
sure.
right?
Four.
Correct.
Yeah.
4 o'clock
4
and
and
6
6.
o'clock. Varsity games are going to be at EA.
Yeah. Trying to beat the rain on Saturday, I suppose, huh?
Oh, there's a shot towards
up,
left
baby.
field. It
Get up.
is gone. There's a home run. I gave it
Well,
back.
he says a home run. He says it's off the scoreboard.
Off the
He says it's off the
scoreboard.
scoreboard.
And it's 8-0
That ball
Griffins.
was hammered.
Well, I thought I made the bad. I saw it
No,
hit down. I thought I
that's
made the bad call, but thanks for picking me up on that.
No, he hit that hasta la vista, baby. And that's his second one that has left the park this year. And that is
That's his
8-0.
second, and he's taking the home run lead.
He's tied it.
He had one in Live Oak, remember?
Well, that's just 2, but Pearson's got 2.
Oh, does he?
He's got.
Oh, in the
he's got
park don't count. I told Miss Lori that
I
don't
said
count.
it was out the park.
Now batting for the Griffins, right fielder number 40, A.K. Burrell.
Man, that is a good sight to see right there, my friend.
How many hits is that in the row? You got that?
Did we see where it hit on the scoreboard?
It either hit the rev sign or just to the right of
Oh,
it.
okay.
I don't know, but we only got 1 out this inning, and that was the bunt on Carter.
Come on, AK.
Burad smoked it. Caden Hughes smoked it. How did Hanberry get on? Did he hit it or he walked?
He had a.
Oh, that is pepper too, but right at him.
So far the inning's gone. If this don't move on me again. Hanberry had a single. Caden Hughes had a single that scored. Remember,
Yeah.
Hanberry. Then Burad
Burad.
had a line drive. Decato popped up, and Zach
Double.
base hit. Yep. Cooper base hit. Casey home run.
Pyro at the plate. He had a single to get the Griffins on the board early in the second. And
I'll,
Hanberry's on deck. I mean, we done went through the lineup.
and I'll say, the Denham pitching staff has been solid. They've been the bright spot for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The things kind of got away from them here tonight, but if you look at their games and their scores, it's.
Correct.
I mean, like you said, I think they lost to San Juan 2-0 and 2-1.
That's right.
You give up 2 runs in a high school game, you think you're going to win. I do.
Brock, Miss Cedar invited us to Las Palmas. You want to go afterwards? Oh, never mind. You're eating a hamburger.
I'm sure in about 30 minutes he'll be ready for
Brock, I will tell you, if you ever go to Los Palmas, try their hamburger there. Fantastic. It is fantastic.
Oh, my God.
Yes. It's really
Good to
good.
know.
And it's this big.
Oh,
And it's got peppers.
like better than Brew Box.
What's your favorite hamburger joint?
Griffin Grill, 100%, without a
Never
doubt.
been there either.
What?
What?
Go see Mr. Frank over there, man. Oh, that is smashed. He's hurt.
Oh, no.
I wonder if he
Oh.
fell on that shoulder.
His feelings are hurt.
Oh.
There was a
there was a place in French settlement that had steam burgers. They didn't really. They steamed.
I hope it's not that bar.
And Hanbury, who led off the inning with an infield single, is now back at the dish. And I have not seen 10 hits on that board in a long time.
I was about to go start looking through here real quick to
Yeah.
see when I could find the last time.
That's
there was
good
a
to
hit.
see. And if look, baseball's a strange game. If you peaking and you playing good ball towards the end of the year, I mean, Sanamon proved that last year. You don't just go to Barb and beat Barb.
I'm gonna go to see. Oh, I'm pretty sure there wasn't 10. I'm looking at scores.
I'm telling you, the last time I can remember 10 is West Monroe when we had double digits.
You had 13 runs, too.
Yeah.
You had 14, but going back.
Ooh, back. They safe.
Yep, against Slidell they had 9, so now I'm going to go to West Monroe.
And this is doubles and homers though.
Yeah, and they had 11 hits against their West Monroe.
West Monroe. That was doubles and homers too. Zach had a day that day. We had a flyover by Mr. Barry.
Yep.
They had the whole entourage.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Mr. Ted messed over Josh by starting the national anthem early.
Too soon. 3-0. Let him rip it and end this sucker. Oh.
He ain't changed the strike zone.
Nope. Caden Hughes up again.
Now batting for the Griffins.
Doubled in this inning. That'd be kind of funny if we can get all the way back up to Daly and he could get 2 pinch hits in 1 inning and Avery enters.
Funny.
If he gets 2 pinch hits, this will be over because he's going to turn over.
You're right.
Yes.
Look.
Here we go. We got a pinch runner, number 15.
Oh, that's Alex Rutherford.
Oh, good job.
He's the quality QAB chart
Yeah,
guy.
it is.
That's what it said on his announcement. the best QAB guy.
So I'm going to go on the record and say that this is only the second time this year that they've had double-digit hits. Yep.
I know it wasn't many.
Mr. Ted, you agree with that, probably?
Yes, sir.
It's out. Umpire staying consistent.
Yeah. I saw your boy try to frame it.
He tried to bring it back in.
Yerp,
This game we had 8, 6. This game we had
Ooh,
6.
a little tight. Yep. Runs count to 2 balls and no strikes. Caden with a gapper here, and we might be in Las Palmas in 10 minutes, Deidre. Celebrating a big win. Big win. And getting ready for this. We can't celebrate too much. In 24 hours, you got the Spartans. Oh, they're going to help us.
Oh my God! I almost said
They're
that.
going to help us. Number 15, y'all's boy Rutherford is the go ahead, is the 10-run route right there.
I just put that out in the universe, just saying. So we need a wild pitch so we can shift everybody over. One of Caden's little doubles that he.
Just a little single. We just need a little
That's it,
single.
yeah.
2 outs, we running on contact, so if 15
Let's go.
can run, he should score. We let him swing 3-0, huh? Ooh.
Yeah, I probably would have let him.
8-0, right?
What do I know?
Here we go, 3 balls, 1 strike. 8-0 Griffins. We try to end this thing early right here. Oh, and we get a fly ball to right. Maybe he'll drop it. No.
All right, that's it. That's it.
And
Another ain't in the baseball.
what a fun inning that was, Todd.
Boy, was it.
I don't know off the top of my head, but it was 6 runs. I'm going to say 5 hits.
6 runs on 7 hits.
7 hits.
Runs on
No
7
errors
hits.
and 2 left on.
How many pitches has Jordan
We
thrown?
played 5. Your score, Dutchtown 8. Denham Springs 0.
He has. Oh wait, I'm at the
Bye,
wrong.
y'all.
See you next year.
See you
All right, see
later.
y'all later.
See you now.
See y'all.
Have a good one.
Alrighty. Thanks for the pizza.
No problem.
Looks like Abe Green has re-entered
Ladies
at
and gentlemen,
second.
we'd like to thank the Brock Foundation for providing each of the schools
And,
with a
man,
dedicated and
I think we had 2
accommodating
doubles, a homer.
on-site daily at both
Let's
Dutchtown
see.
That was a very nice inning.
and Denham.
I know Caden Hughes had a double. Zach Berry had a double.
72 is where Jordan
McCoy
is.
had a dinger. 3 extra base hits. And he's at 72?
Yeah, 7. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'd like to see him. I might have taken him out right there, but maybe try to get some of these seniors in on senior night.
Yep.
I think Lofton through
Say
Monday,
this
huh?
boy's name, please.
All right. What? Did you?
Romalo?
Geronimo.
Eli, we call him.
Now batting for Denham Springs center fielder name Eli.
I told you, just call him Eli.
ELID.
Good pitch.
Ooh, had been a strike all night. Though I give the one of the better umpires we've had this year.
Yeah, I would agree with
I
that.
don't want to butcher his name and embarrass him.
I'm sure he's used to it.
Yep.
Oh, nice play.
Whoa!
Nice play. Yes, sir.
Whoa!
Yes, sir. That's ESPN right there, boys.
Rock, what are they giving out?
Yeah.
Go get us some. Oh, they're giving out shrimp fettuccine?
Yeah.
They got a bunch of plates.
Are they selling
No.
it or are they serving it?
This shrimp fettuccine?
No, they're serving it.
Bro, go see what we got down there.
Is that for the
Seriously.
is that
Grab
the
us some.
senior-
Josh
is that
wants
what they're
some.
cooking for the kids?
No, they got steaks.
Yeah.
I
Man,
think
that
it's
was
shrimp
a-
made from Louisiana.
That was a great play.
That was very good play.
I know you couldn't see it with the
Yeah,
with the divide in it, but
take your word for it.
it was sweet.
Pretty impressive.
Ted didn't even know we had an out.
It happened
I
all
thought
the
that shrimp fettuccine and then nothing
He
else
started
mattered.
looking for food.
I'm just amazed by the play.
Yes, me too. That was pretty impressive.
Cool.
Where's that?
In a dugout.
Was it to my left? I couldn't tell. Okay.
Hey, look, I got 2 left. One for you.
I've got one. I'm good.
Okay.
But I'll take it in a minute.
This will be a curveball. Pitch. And with, if Denham doesn't come back, this ought to about end their chances, huh?
Yeah.
For the playoffs.
Are they feeding Denham's family too?
I don't know, but people are coming with plates.
You must
Oh, is
be
that
able
the
to buy
steaks? That might be the steaks.
No.
I'm going to say, Brock's is being passive. Brock, be aggressive.
Yeah, because look, I think
you
they.
can buy it. Can you buy it or what?
What is it?
Or is it for the mamas?
It might be for the mamas.
Or the seniors,
the
maybe.
parents.
Oh, tell them that I'm up here.
Nature's up
I'm
here.
up
Oh,
here.
you're out with another snag.
I'm up here. Is it an hour or was
She
it-
just
was
blew
it
Brock
an hour?
off.
What
She
was it?
told
Look,
Brock.
Jacob got something. He ain't no
He
senior.
ain't no senior daddy. He rocking.
Now batting shortstop number 4.
We're not going to say another word until we get our food up here. Boy Cotton.
Don't forget about Deidre.
Burat did make another nice play. Though,
Okay.
we got Dean. We got a senior mom and a senior dad.
Yeah, that's true. You too.
Ted, tell him there's a
Todd.
senior mom and a senior dad in the press box.
Where's our supervisor?
Attention, please. Attention,
Is
please.
it for senior parents?
Yes, Mom.
Well, go. You gotta go get me and
you
Todd.
you got 2 senior parents,
That
bro.
lady didn't believe it.
Hey, what's the 10 one, too?
She didn't believe you, did she?
She didn't know you was low black.
She said, it's for senior
Deidre's gonna go get you some. Where's Miss Ashley?
She's probably down there cooking.
Eating.
So Live Oak wins 12-3. Got that final.
12-3.
LSU.
Mr. Zach Berry's going to be kind enough to bring you some. Number out in front of the plate. Oberly grabs it. Throws it
And
first, and that is a really good inning right there.
so that's going to retire the side. We're after 5.5. It's Dutchtown 8.
He's played 5.5. Your score.
Denham,
Dutchtown
0.
nothing.
Denham
I was watching him pass me up.
Oh, shit.
Jackson Broadnax.
Wrong Jackson.
Did he announce?
Yes.
He said Jackson Graddick?
No.
No. And then
So we head back to the bottom of the 6 here at Griffin Park.
and then I think
We might
that's-
have a new pitcher too. Or is that the
Yeah.
same guy?
I think Reynolds is on deck.
Looks like we're gonna have Christian Calendar pitching for the Yellow Jackets. And coming to the plate is number 31, Jackson Deacon Broadnax,
Number 31, Jackson Broadnax.
son of Marty and Cheryl. Couldn't find a nicer parent or kid here.
The only problem was she should have brought us spicy tuna too that night.
Yes.
Here comes Rick with some fettuccine for you too, I promise you. Hide the plates, hide the plates.
Right. No, we didn't get any. Oh,
Come on, Broadnax. Ooh, he took a good hack, though.
That was some smoke there, bro.
You know who's loaded, and we played them was St. Charles.
Man, are they
They're
good.
very good.
They are really good. They're impressive.
They're beating a good Terrebonne team tonight.
Sanamon got them. I think they beat us 2-0, or what ended 4-0.
4-0.
I think Sanamon got them 2-1. So Will down at Old Delgadoo and Kibby and Hayden, they play with a bunch of kids from St. Charles, which their little brothers are on the high school team. So we kind of started paying attention a tad. The Prejean kids down there, the
Okay.
little brother,
right.
Bertucci's kid, I think.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, you start connecting the dots, and Coach Stein, I met him. We did a summer tournament over there. Oh, good guy, and he's a football guy first. He'll tell you, and he does a heck of a job over there
Yeah.
to do both of those.
He took, look, he's taking over for his brother-in-law.
Correct.
I mean, father-in-law. Frank
Yeah, Monica. By the way, I saw him. You'll never guess where I saw Frankie. The
Casino.
track. The track. I took my dad there, and he said, "Man, where you guys from?" Nice guy, "Well, we're from Central Power. I coached for 30 years. See that man standing right there? He did too. He goes, "Is that Bill?" I said, "Y'all talk."
So, when we go to these coaches' conventions all the time, back in the day, a good friend of mine, Drew Nettles, and I, Cade Reynolds.
Yeah, batting for the Griffins, number 24, Cade Reynolds. This guy's bringing a pretty good cash right here.
Did we decide this is a new pitcher?
Yeah.
It's our third pitcher, right?
Yes.
I
He just
think he'll be
throwing it, though.
fourth, right?
Oh, four, okay, fourth,
yeah.
okay.
And so Coach Monica would always sit back while we were at the dice table. Drew and I were playing, and he'd sit there like, "You gonna put some money?" No, you good? He just loves sitting there watching,
Oh, and that's in the right field.
Leaf Watkins at the plate, number 21.
For the Griffins, number 21, Leaf Watkins.
But you're talking about a good football coach, and anytime you talk to,
Heck, I'm an EA alumni. I don't know how many people really know this, but we were really close to getting him one year and ended up staying at St. Charles Catholic, and that would have really helped our program at the time.
well, he understands. Like, there's some people that will run an offense regardless of your personnel. They're going to coach things,
He's going to play to his strengths.
and he's going to keep it simple.
Absolutely.
And he's not going to try to reinvent the wheel, and you shouldn't. But he has his beliefs, and his teams are well disciplined. They're not the biggest. I guarantee you, he hadn't had many people. Speaking of St. Charles' football, that move on to the next level
Right.
football wise.
They just all buy in. You buy in. And you buy in at a very young age, by the way. It's one of those, like we were talking about earlier. And then we became good friends with the Browns and just loved Jason Brown. This kid struck out the side right here.
Yes, he did. Wait, Dawn and Jason?
Yes, sir. Our kids played together, baseball out here, and we got to know Jason. Jason coached here for 3 years, I believe, 4 years maybe.
So Jason and I got. Let me eat my roll. Hold on. So Jason and I got to know each other. We coached together at Bishop Sullivan at the time.
Okay.
So he left there, and I think he went to EA. Then came to
I don't know. Was he
Dutchtown.
at
Back,
EA?
yeah, he was at EA.
Okay.
With Beasley.
Billy?
Mm-hmm.
I think we tried to get Frankie either when we hired Billy or when we let Billy go. We tried to get Frankie, and we were close. It was close. We told Frankie he didn't have to change colors. We blew and go. Y'all blew and goes. Come on, baby. And he ended up staying. He had a great. I mean, he was one of the most successful coaches in the state.
You know, you're reaching when you're starting to hate with colors.
I know, right?
You'll do anything.
Whatever it took.
I tell you something, man. It's hard to leave kids. You know, to make a change, it's just one of the toughest things to do.
And I would think at a school like that, I mean, you've been knowing a lot of these kids probably since they were in the 5th, 6th, 7th grade.
Right.
Whereas you go to Dutchtown, I'm not saying they know those kids, but they don't know those kids till they get to 9th and probably 10th grade, just with the numbers.
You know what's interesting? I'll tell you about what Coach Stein said when I just saw him. He's when we played him.
Boy, that was a cold day for you, Todd.
Thank you, appreciate it. Reese Mooney is that he said, you know, St. Charles is a baseball school to play, and they play football just
because to wait to get to the season of baseball.
Correct. And he said most schools are the
opposite.
Yes. And and they've won state 2 years in a row with football, and they're on their way for their second.
They don't shy away from playing these big 5A schools either, by the way. And they may lose, but it's close and competitive.
Well, in the bottom line, whether it's Frank, whether it's Wayne, Jason Brown, they win and lose with class.
Yes.
I mean, 100%.
Yes.
They know how to do it the right way.
Yeah, they do it the right way.
Speaking of doing it the right way, Oberle's on a 3-0 count and walked.
And that might be his first
Mooney.
walk. Second?
Second.
I knew it wasn't many. Yeah, they got a good thing going over there. I don't know.
Jackson Adams.
You know, when I was growing up, it was East St. John kind of ruled that area right there. I got to play for Coach Dotry, by the way.
Ground ball to Burat. He's
Good.
going over to
good.
first
That was his
for
only play.
and it was a good decision for one out.
Yeah.
Best high school football game ever I saw was East St. John and Dutchtown in 4 overtimes.
Really?
Tied the game with 2 seconds left on it. It was awesome.
Coach Doe didn't have much mercy for many. I think he was like the Steve Spurrier of college football.
Let me
How
just
many
say-
points can I score?
Well, we're in a 7-on-7 at EA one day. And this guy said words I've never even heard of. And I know they weren't positive, nice, good words either. And I was like, and he didn't stop for 10 minutes on this kid. I was like, woo. I said, who's that? They're like, Coach Doe. I said, oh, okay.
Coach Doe? Yeah.
East St. John down in reserves.
He's one of those guys that you just wanted to. I mean, his motivation was like Bobby Knight, you know, one of those type of guys. He wasn't a Coach Krzyzewski by any means.
You know, it wasn't obviously him coaching, but this is early 80s, dating myself. Neville played East St. John in the semifinals. And Neville was driving to take the win or to win the game. Then Bobby Brister was the quarterback at the time. They went to run a quarterback sneak. But on that last drive, the fog came in so thick you could not see across the field.
Cool.
So the rumor is, obviously, we got the ball in on the quarterback sneak, but you couldn't tell because the fog, they couldn't see it because of the fog, blah, 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 blah. And Neville lost. But it's still pretty cool how that comes in across the river. And they took a pretty hard hit, I believe, with the hurricane a couple of years back.
Number 11, Rancher Miller.
So tomorrow at we got a doubleheader, 4 o'clock and 6
Doubled
o'clock against East Ascension.
East Ascension.
At East Ascension.
So that's going to finish up the regular season there.
Yep. And those games are big games, and you can't take them for granted for sure. You know, with the way PowerPoints work. You've got to go in there and you got to take care of business, and then
Just do what you're supposed
yes,
to do.
That's right.
Don't do anything special. Just do what you're supposed to do. They're gonna throw Connerly one game, and it's gonna be tough. And you have to scrap and claw and bunt and steal, and you got to get that from him.
I assume we might have
And I know
Kibbe.
Kibbe, and I don't know who's gonna throw the next one.
I think Brock Black is listed.
Brock Black.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said it was going to be Tanner Shake Snyder.
Oh, maybe they'll go half and half.
And Richter maybe in the close. And you can't take East Ascension for granted either. They're
No,
a crosstown rival.
yeah.
If you go look at their record's not good, and just throw that out the window.
They played a lot
But
of games.
They're 30
competitively.
games. They are one run from winning these games. They had leads late, just lost them. So they're a formidable opponent. They can beat you at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then we all in the same parish, so you know how that goes.
Yep.
I mean, Dutchtown's got a good week going, trying to pick up their third win,
And there is strike 3.
and we are 1 out away. And
Look.
this could have worked out great. Where our momentum going into the playoffs could be sky high.
St. Charles beats Terrebonne
Now
2-0.
batting second base, number 3, Ryder.
From all of them. Take a picture of Oberly real quick.
Yeah. He wants to get a picture of you. He wants to get a picture of Oberly.
Oh, yeah, no.
And Jordan just continues to do what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, we talking about this prolific offense here tonight, and there's 0-2-5 on the bump,
Let's go, Jordan. Finish.
and that ought to do it. Ground ball to Jackson.
No!
Hughes with the scoop, and the Griffins are victorious. And they sweep the Yellow Jackets.
And that's your ball game,
In the
ladies
district.
and gentlemen. Dutchtown wins. Your final
Jordan
score,
Oberly with a
Dutchtown
masterful
Denham
performance on the
Springs
mound.
0. And thank you
Does
for
he have a
coming
loss?
out
Do y'all know?
supporting teams and asking
Yeah, he has
people to be careful.
one loss, and I'm trying to remember who it was against. But here's the thing: his last 3 games, I think, have been against Walker, Sandoval, and
He
here would
beat
that make?
Sandoval. He
Yep.
beat Denham.
And there've
He
been
didn't-
7 game.
Did he? No, he didn't lose to Live Oak. He must have lost early in the year. I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
No, yeah, because Kibbe and Cooper pitched to Live Oak, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I think so. But I don't want to say he's had 3 shutouts in a row, but it's not.
close.
It's close, and it's very good outings regardless. And that's been a huge boost for Dutchtown. Now, the story of the games, though, they're bats. They got them. They
Absolutely.
got them
Came
rocking and
alive.
rolling.
Came a lot, and it's good to see that. And you know, as a pitcher for Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
he just get up there and throw his curveball over, and hey, hit it. See how far you can hit it, buddy. But that's a really good win. Multiple double-digit hits for the Griffins, and you got 2 games tomorrow. Then you get a nice little break till Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Find out who you play, and if you win, you might not play anybody.
That's right. And guess what? We made it through a whole broadcast without Mr. David Kibbe coming up and complaining. Instead, he came up
He
and he
fed
brought
us.
pizza.
We had pizza, we got fettuccine, we got
It was a
water.
good night.
It is a good
We
night.
got
Good night all the
alley
way
dancing.
around. And Dutchtown
Right here.
wraps up their home regular season, winning 8-0. Jordan Oberly, a great performance, as well as the Griffin offense. So, folks, we'll be here tomorrow, wrapping up the regular season at 4 o'clock for a doubleheader for Jeff DeLon, Deidre Kibbe, David Kibbe. I'm Todd Black.
Hang on before you go, Todd. I just want to thank David Kibbe for this. I'm not going to be on the air tomorrow. They scheduled a freshman game.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm going to watch my kid, but I enjoyed working with everybody up here, even Ted, and hopefully we'll be invited to do the playoff game. But if Rev does it, you know, I'm gonna step aside and let Mike Moeller and Porsche do it and listen to you guys.
I'd
But
more than welcome
I just
that.
wanted to thank y'all. I think it's great. You know, it's easy for me to come here and talk and Todd to talk, but the production team of Kibbe, finally he fed us, but the work y'all do behind the scenes is pretty cool, and I just want to thank y'all for that.
And, you know, they do it and we do it because of the kids. And it gives them
Absolutely.
the opportunity to be highlighted, both teams, and we get to talk about them, get to see them play. And
We're not perfect by any means of the imagination.
And we don't
but-
pretend to be.
But I had a pretty good time. I enjoyed it with you, Todd. It was fun. It makes a game go by. I like to talk baseball, so I appreciate it.
I now know you a million times more than I did before the
That's
season.
right. That's right. That's right.